Now hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Right now we are inside of a very interesting plane, I think, and that is the PC-6 actually, built by Pilatus, which is a Swiss aircraft manufacturer. Yes, we have checked out many other Pilatus planes before, like the PC-12 and the PC-24. Yeah, Pilatus, they don't make a lot of planes, but the planes that make are pretty nice and pretty interesting as well. Yes, as I've already said, this is the PC-6, and this one is known for one special thing, and that is its runway capabilities, I guess. Yeah, this plane, it can fly everywhere, even on a ship. Now down here we have what is called a frigate, which is a military ship. That one has a small helipad on it. Let's see if it's big enough for the PC-6. Now something that is special about this plane, and so Pilatus, is, you know, it's turboprop engine. You know, these turboprop engines, compared to normal piston engines that you see in like a Cessna, has a lot more advantages, obviously. Basically, it is a lot more powerful, but that's not really what we're looking for today. Something that the PC-6 also has is reverse thrust, which is something that a Cessna obviously doesn't have. And reverse thrust, it really helps us stop on a small runway, or perhaps not even a runway at all. Let's see. This plane, it can seat quite a lot of people, but still can fly at very slow speeds. Maybe it's not necessarily the fastest plane though. As you can see right here, it can only fly up to 120 knots on the normal occasion, which is really not super fast. But let's not care about that. Let's only care about the landing part. Here we go. Alright, so this kind of didn't work out, did it? God damn it. Let's not pretend this happened, and let's try this again. Something that I'm actually going to do to help us a little bit is get this ship control plugin, which gives us the ability to control the whole ship. Here we can actually set the speed, right? Yeah, let's get this thing a little bit faster, which is going to help us a lot. Let's maybe run the frigate at top speed later on with bigger planes. That could also be interesting. Alright, the ship is now running at a speed of 50 knots, which is pretty fast for a ship, isn't it? I mean, you know, this is a military one, so it's probably gonna handle it. The thing is, this plane can almost also fly at 50 knots of speed, so you know what, this is actually not super stupid. This might work out without any issues. Let's see if we can land the PC-6 Porter on the aircraft carrier down here. This is probably an older version of it. I'm pretty sure there are more modern cockpit solutions for this plane, but yeah, you know, this plane, it still seems to be able to fly, so that's good. Now, this plane is also used a lot for skydiving, I guess, which is also really cool. That's something I also would like to do somewhat in the future, you know, skydiving. I've never done it, but yeah, let's first of all get the PC-6 landed down here, which is our mission. And yeah, we're now actually at the point where the plane is as fast as the runway or perhaps ship that it's landing on. So let's see. This is going to be pretty interesting. Come on, I skip time a little bit. All right. Oh no. Oh god damn it. Yeah, that time warp was not a good idea. We are now somewhat overhead the ship. Let's try not damaging our aircraft. All right, here we go. You know, these ship operations, also with carrier landings, they are super stressful. It is kind of like formation flights. You really have to be very concentrated. Now, also operations like this obviously puts a lot of stress to the aircraft itself. Let me just say one thing, the landings here are not the smoothest. Now, come on. Oh wow, this is looking good. Oh, god. Yeah, this might have been a very big crash and the plane is dead now, but we might have survived this landing, right? Actually, there's a little hangar in here, which is kind of cute. There's a little helicopter in here, which is very interesting. Let's actually go ahead and try a plane that I might have a little bit more control of, or that I know a little bit better to fly. The Twin Otter, obviously. This plane is a little bit bigger, but again, I know how to fly this plane a little bit better. But it's pretty much a plane of the same sort. It is also a VTOL plane, and that's also thanks to its turboprop engines that allow this plane to stop very quickly and take off very quickly. Alright, welcome aboard the Twin Otter. Yeah, this plane is a little bit bigger. It seats quite a few people, actually. This is an actual airliner now. But this plane is also commonly used for skydiving, actually. Alright, now let's see. This plane is a little faster as well. We actually have to watch out that the boat doesn't crash into the land. That's going to be interesting. Alright, now the landing. Alright, I might want to try doing this properly. Oh, we're actually about to collide with the land. I want to see that, actually. What actually happens when we just run right through? Yeah, right now this boat is controlled by an AI, so I'm interested in what it's gonna do about this now. Alright, we're looking good. I also wonder what's gonna happen to our Twin Otter, which is now perfectly parked, by the way, so that's all cool. Alright, here we go. Okay, the physics have left the chat. We are now entering the city of Nice. Actually, this boat is quite bigger than I thought. Now, let's try doing this landing again, but properly. All right, so meanwhile, our frigate is still kind of off water. This is so weird. Okay, oh, it's gonna crash into a highway, which actually is a solid object in the flight simulator. Oh, it just runs right through. Okay, let's get this plane landed. And there's still that helicopter just chilling inside of the ship, just vibing. This is probably the most random video I've done in a while, but yeah, for some reason this frigate decided to do this. Ooh, that was a hard one. That's what I said. Yeah, no, with this terrain, it just doesn't work. This was actually not too bad. Let's maybe go back to the water level, right? All right, now welcome back. We are now at a different location, and we're going to fly to a different frigate that is hopefully not as broken as the other one. It doesn't tend to be a car. This is probably gonna be a little bit of a better flight. Now this frigate, just like the other one though, is moving at a very fast speed, which is in favor for us, obviously. Let's see if this is gonna be possible. Again, this plane, it's not a small Cessna that runs at 50 knots without any issues. We are flying at 70 knots right now, which is fine because the frigate is also running at 72 knots. So, you know, this will be a very interesting operation. I do want to fly some very big plane here as well and just have the ship run as fast as the plane. Theoretically, it should work, right? If we made sure to really match the speed of the plane and the ship, it should work. Now, got a lot of smoke here. And we're looking good. Maybe this time around, this won't be a crash, right? Okay, the helipad is down here. Let's get this plane landed. Oh, we did crash. Are at the point where the plane is slower than the carrier. Jesus Christ. Now, today's video is a little bit of an interesting one. A lot of failed attempts. This was almost perfect. Let's just do this again. This was easy. You know, while we are here, Elon Musk is building rockets that can land themselves on moving ships. All right, let's get this plane landed. Actually, this is looking good. Perfect. All right. Passengers, we are now on board frigate. We are moving at a very fast speed, but this is how it works. Now, I do wonder how a takeoff here looks like. Something that the carrier will have to do is actually run at a very, very much quicker speed that will allow us to take off pretty much. Here we go. Let's have this one run at 90 knots, which is totally a flyable speed for us. Let's just run the engines at full power, release the brakes, and we can just take off like that. Here we go. All you need is a very, very fast aircraft carrier. Perfect. Let's maybe try something like a 737 as well. You know, that would make an interesting operation as well. In order for this to work, we'll have the aircraft carrier run at a much quicker speed. Let's go for like 140 knots. That would be comfortable for me, I guess. Oh, okay. So the top speed of the aircraft carrier is around 120 knots. So this will be interesting. We'll just have to concentrate a lot because the little helipad of the aircraft carrier is not that big. I don't even know if it can fit a 737, but you know, we'll find out in a second, I guess. All right, we're actually looking good. Right, for the first time, this was actually not a crash. Yeah, that crash warning was there before. This is not from this flight. We were able to successfully land a 737 on an aircraft carrier thanks to its very high speed of 120 knots. The official world water speed record is 275 knots of speed, so this is a totally approachable one. No worries at all. So yeah, guys, thank you for watching today's video, and I'll see you tomorrow. As always, good night.